Sziasztok! Akkor megyünk is. Vannak érdekes feature-jeink a játékban. Tehát azzal kezdeném, hogy ez most a Mansion-nek a Tentacles része. És az az érdekesség lesz a ma esti streamben, hogy Ger játszik, én kommentálok, ő nem hallja, amit én kommentálok, viszont mi halljuk azt, amit ő fog reagálni. Úgyhogy az elég érdekes nekifutás lesz. És akkor megkértem. És már csak abban reménykedem, hogy ez ténylegesen fog el.
I'm thirsty.
I don't think you should drink that. It looks bad for you.
Nonsense. It makes me feel great. Smarter. More aggressive. I feel like I could... Like I could... Like I could... Take on the world.
Look, Hoagie, it's a hamster. Just what I need for dissection lab tomorrow.
I think I need that for the band, Laverne. You know, like we could bite its head off or whatever.
Hands off that hamster.
Friend of yours, Bernard?
He belongs to Weird Ed Edison, and it looks like he's brought us a note. It's from my old friend, Green Tentacle. He says that Purple Tentacle's mutated into an insane genius, and Dr. Fred's going to kill them both. I thought I was free of Dr. Fred and those crazy Edisons forever. But now, I know that I must go back to the mansion. Okay, we'll spread out commando style. Laverne, you go secure the area behind those double doors. Hoagie, you take care of upstairs reconnaissance. I'll maintain Command HQ here, in the lobby.
What are we looking for?
We've got to find where Dr. Fred is holding the tentacles.
This better not take too long. I've got an anatomy final tomorrow.
And I've got a show to set up later tonight. If I'm late, I don't get to test the drums.
If I know Dr. Fred, he's got the tentacles tied up in his secret lab. Question is, where's his secret lab?
Ez a belesóhajtás is ez ger volt, amikor szembesült a kontrollokkal. Az történt eddig a sztoriban.
Igen, ez új. Jó van. Új dolgok, amiket lehet itt állítgatni. Switch render mód, az lesz az érdekes. Igen. Így nézett ki az eredeti. Így néz ki az új. Oké. Hoppá. És körkörös menü. Nem egészen így volt az eredetiben, mindjárt meg is nézem. Igen, az eredetiben itt voltak a klasszikus alsó menü. Pixel grafikának is megvan a maga előnye végül is. Az nem is előnye, de bizonyos bája megvan. De azért. Ez mégiscsak modernebbnek néz ki így. Open gun with a dime stuck in it. Hát ez nem fog menni. Vagy könyvem, tudom már, vagy ne használni a könyvet. Igen, gondoltam.
Ezt nem gondoltam, hogy ez ennyire szórakoztató lesz, hogy Ger magában
It's stuck to the floor. I'd rather not. Spearmint, my favorite. A horticultural horror. A horticultural horror. That one looks like it's from a local hardware store.
De az a problémám, hogy közben nem tudom, hogy Ger mikor fog
rémlik, hogy ennek valami értelme lesz később.
It's from George's hardware. George says that every American should have a vacuum cleaner in their basement.
De azért... Hoppá, fake bar, jó van. Aki földbe fögött a plafonra, de...
Ez zseniális, tehát eddig úgy nézzük ki, hogy a karakterünk beszél, Ger beszél, én beszélek, és
de...
senki nem várja meg, hogy a másik befejezze a mondatot.
How did that get up there? I can't reach it up there. I'm not leaving this motel until I find those tentacles.
No, tehát maga a műfaj egyébként, amivel
ez a Dr. Fred
most játszunk.
Vagyontalan. No.
Gee, Dr. Fred doesn't have a penny. Gee, Dr. Fred doesn't have a penny.
Ez a Backseat Gaming, ami igazából arra utal, hogy...
Looks like Dr. Fred wearing a powdered wig. Handsome in a way, but I'm glad he eventually accepted his hair loss.
Hogy ne szólj bele a másiknak a játékába, amikor ő játszik.
The safe is closed.
Ezen alapulva találtuk ki
I
Gerrel,
can't push it in any
de
farther.
még is bele fogunk
Shiftetok.
szólni.
Igen. Highlightolni.
It won't open any farther.
Darth naptár.
Most viszont az audio beállításainknak köszönhetően nem tudok beleszólni a játékába, tehát viszont kommentálni tudom azt, hogy
Wow, it's from my favorite movie.
ami azért ideális, mert ő így kevésbé fogja magát játék közben
Próbálom,
frusztrálni
én
érezni.
úgy.
I hope no one's watching. I look so goofy on video.
Volt egy tesztróla.
Wow, it's from my
Amiben van
favorite
egy.
movie.
Nem is tudom mi ez. Mi ez?
It's a bottle of correctional fluid.
Van egy csomó tárgyam, de fogalmam sincs, mit kell velük kezdeni.
Ezt látjuk, Ger.
It's a bottle of correctional fluid.
Akár fel is tudnék menni. Ja, nem jó van. Akkor még nem tudok fölmenni. Igen, szóval nincs annyira nagy terep a számunkra, amit fel lehet fedezni, úgyhogy
Hoagie's got that part of the house.
Hoppá, rekafoflánc. Szóval nem olyan nehéz rájönni, hogy itt mégis merre kell menni. Mondjuk nem egészen mindennapi a megoldás, de ha közebbre megnézzük, akkor
Looks
látjuk,
like a
hogy
stand
egy,
for tourist info and
kilincsszerűség
ads for
itt
local
az
merchants.
órán. Ki is lehet nyitni? Erre emlékeztem.
There's something funny about that clock.
Na, jó van.
Aha! A secret passage. This is all too easy.
Ez túl könnyű volt.
Laverne, how'd you get upstairs?
Am I upstairs? I got lost.
Seen any tentacles?
What's a tentacle?
Oh, just something I whipped up in my spare time. Made good pets, actually. Until one of them tried to take over the world. Had to tie the little buggers up in the basement.
Good thing you told us that.
Gratulálok.
Yeah, Bernard wanted us to set them free.
Thank God you weren't that stupid. Did you say Bernard?
Okay, you're free to go.
Thanks, Bernard.
Yes, thank you, naive human. Now I can finish taking over the world.
Wait!
Oh, yeah.
Bernard barátunk
Now I
elengedte
remember.
oda.
He's incredibly evil, isn't he?
I'll try to talk him out of it.
Well, what possible harm could one insane mutant tentacle do?
Leaping lab rats!
Dr. Fred.
What have you done this time, you meddling milk toast? Now Purple Tentacle is free to use his evil mutant powers to take over the world and enslave all humanity!
Whoops.
Our only hope now is to turn off my sludge-o-magic machine and prevent the toxic mutagen from entering the river.
Isn't it a little late for that, Doctor?
Of course, that's why I'll have to do it. Yesterday, to the time machine.
This is all your fault, Bernard.
Behold, children, the Chronogon.
Doc, can't you just send Bernard?
No, you must all go to increase the odds that one of you will make it there alive.
Have any people ever been hurt in this thing?
Of course not. This is the first time I've ever tried it on people. Well, I'll be.
Bernard, float over here so I can punch you.
This must be that Woodstock place Mom and Dad are always talking about.
What could it all mean?
I don't know. I don't want to know.
Die! Die! We may not live to see yesterday.
I'm sure Dr. Fred wouldn't have done this if it weren't safe.
After all, he is a doctor.
Whoops, igen.
It works! I can't believe it! And they said imitation diamond wasn't good enough. Uh-oh.
Hőseink az idő kapó. Kicsit rosszul esnek ki. Időutazásnak a gyönyörei. Amivel szembesülnek. És Bernard jelenbe esett ki.
Cheap mail order jewels?
What happened to Hoagie and Laverne?
I knew I should have bought a real diamond.
Are they alive?
My dials say that the larger specimen landed 200 years in the past, and the other is stuck 200 years in the future.
Well, hurry up and bring them back.
I will, as soon as I get a new diamond. Then all your buddies have to do is plug in their respective chronogens and...
Plug them in? Where is Hoagie going to find an electrical outlet 200 years in the past?
Yes, well, he'll be needing my patented super battery then, won't he? Now, where did I put those patented super battery plans of mine?
Plans? How are we gonna get Hoagie plans?
Don't worry me with details, boy. Just help me find the plans. They're in this house somewhere.
Now what am I going to do?
I think I made myself perfectly clear. Step 1, find plans. Step 2, save world. Step 3, get out of my house. Let's get cracking.
Jó, szépen gyorsan.
No, tehát doktor úr megmondta, hogy kell csinálnia.
Így maradhat. Szóval a csápok átvették a világuralmat, most meg kell ezt akadályozni, és ehhez meg kell találni a terveket. A gond csak az, hogy egyik karakter a múltban agott, a másik a jövőben. Mi megmaradtunk itt a jelenben, úgyhogy... Kezdjük is azzal, hogy mindent megvizsgálok szépen.
Tegyük azt, Ger. Nekem úgy sincs beleszólásom, úgyhogy tedd azt.
Jó.
It can't do anything without a new diamond. It can't do anything without a new diamond.
Ger megpróbálta az egyszerű végéről megfogni a dolgot, tehát a...
Maybe I put them upstairs. That's got to be it. Upstairs.
Ha ez volt a kapcsoló, ami elvitte, akkor ez lesz a kapcsoló, ami visszacsinálja.
Értem ezt venni.
It's Dr. Fred's design for a super battery. It's capable of storing up to 1 gigavolt with a charging time of only 0.01 seconds.
Gyorsan megtaláltam, jó van.
I've got the plans.
Quick, we have to flush them to Hoagie.
How did you get over there?
My ingenious super battery design, please.
You really flushed them.
Yes.
Down the toilet.
No, through time. Using the highly sophisticated time flux hydraulic vortex chamber I've installed in each chronogon, you can flush small inanimate objects to each other through time. Flush small inanimate objects to each other through time.
Hello? Dr. Fred, can you hear me? Drat.
Did you hear something?
No. Let's see if what's-his-name catches on.
Oh, great. I'm stuck in colonial times, tentacles are taking over the world, and now the toilet's backing up.
Okay. Come over here. It's your old pal, Dr. Fred.
Dr. Fred, how'd you get in there?
I want you to pick up those plans you see in the chronogon, Hoagie. Bring them to Red Edison. He's my great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather. He'll know what to do.
You need the plans to make a super battery so you can plug in your chronogon.
Okay, if you say so, Bernard.
Good boy. Does he have any experience with electronics?
Well, I once saw him take 3,000 volts directly through his head without batting an eye.
Didn't he pass out?
Well, he was already passed out when it happened.
Time for me to save the world, I guess.
Ez. Ebből én sokat értek.
Konzervnyitó az mindig olyan. Óginak annyi tapasztalata van az elektronikával, hogy egyszer belement az áram a fejébe, és meg sem is pislantott.
It's the battery plans I'm supposed to give to that Red Edison dude.
Na, jól nézünk ki.
Gyerünk el, keresd meg azt a Red Edison csát.
Huh, this door appears to be locked.
Okay.
Huh, this door appears to be locked.
Ger kezd belemerülni a játékba, mert rögtön megpróbált bemenni a
Meanwhile,
I don't wanna. Ye oldie outhouses.
Those founding fathers are driving me nuts. Flag design changes every 5 minutes. But as soon as I'm done with this, I'm making them a flag, ready or not.
Elvileg el lehet jönni, és... Ben Franklin. Hello. Lássuk, mit mond. Okay.
Ben Franklin sárkány tereget.
If you think I'm something to look at now, just wait!
Hi there, mister.
Franklin, Ben Franklin, soon to be known as the inventor of electricity.
Do you know Red Edison? He's a scientist guy, too.
Red Edison? A scientist? He's just an innkeeper who pretends to be a scientist, and he's not very good at doing either one. I can't believe Washington and Jefferson picked his inn, of all places, to write our Constitution.
Shouldn't you say the discoverer of electricity?
You think the ultimate power in the universe is just under some rock waiting to be discovered? Ha! I, Ben Franklin, am going to summon power from the sky by sheer force of genius.
I wonder what Red would say about that.
Who cares about that crackpot?
Oh, I need Red to help me save humanity.
So he's a missionary now, eh? Well, why not? Can't be any worse at that than he is at inventing.
Aren't you the $100 guy?
The $100 guy. Not bad.
What's so bad about Red?
What can you say about a guy who spent the last 4 years perfecting a left-handed hammer? He's insane! And he steals other people's inventions, too, before they can even apply for the patent! Not that I'm bitter.
Edison és Ben Franklin nem igazán szeretik egymást.
So, where's this Red guy at?
Down in his secret lab, of course, neglecting his guests.
Well, see ya.
Carry on!
A szokásos tudósok közti szardobálás.
Kíváncsiak ezre lesz-e valamire jó, de...
It's totally covered with
régen
crud.
volt ez.
Making it dirtier won't help.
Nem egészen vágom, mi történt, de oké.
Ooh, the Pony Express.
Gondoltam, van benne egy levél, és van is benne.
Ez egy olyan express levél volt, hogy kinyitottad és kirepült belőle, Ger. De ne zavarjon, csak csináld tovább.
És ha jól emlékszem, lehet átadni tárgyakat majd a karakterek.
You're brilliant. What a novel design. Come to Baltimore at once.
Mit tudom, hogyha a múltba felszedsz egy tárgyat, amit használni kell a jelenben, akkor az úgy működik, vagy valami ilyesmi. Majd egyszer kipróbálom. De egyelőre menjünk a házba.
Menjünk.
Siker, jó. Jó, itt egy múmia. Ez egy jó kezdés.
Köszönjük a spoilert. Tényleg ott egy múmia.
Cool, the room clerk's a mummy. What's up? Don't feel like talking, huh? Vow of silence or something, probably, right? Well, that's cool. Great hat, man. I know some dudes in a band who'd eat roaches for hats like that. They're called insensitive spittoon. Ever hear of them? They play at the Black and Blue Sound Pit in the city a lot. I have something for Red Edison. Do you know where I could find him?
Hoppá.
Well, nice talking to you, dude.
Annak valamit a konceptáltak egymás után. Füstdetektor, oké. Egy madár.
It's a little cage with a canary in it, perched above a little lever. Huh.
Aha.
Most az amerikai nemzetnek a nagyjait látjuk az asztalnál, csak Ger még nem szokott.
I guess I'd have to start a fire to do that. Must have poor circulation. Yo.
Hello?
What's up, you cold?
Cold? I'm freezing.
Why don't you build a fire?
Well, I keep asking Jefferson to build a fire, but he won't. Says he needs the log for posterity and won't part with it.
He's going to give the log to starving children?
I don't get any respect around here. Why, I bet if George I spent the winter in Valley Forge, Washington was cold, we'd get some heat in here.
Awesome blanket there, dude.
Thank you. It was given to me by my dear old colorblind Aunt Hattie.
The Constitution.
What are you guys doing in here?
We're writing the...
We're drafting a constitution for the United States.
Don't say draft. You'll only make me colder.
Wimp.
Ez egy kis szójáték.
Szar vagy. Semmi baj kávéval.
Why don't you have some hot
Az
coffee?
egyszerre jelent kézira.
Oh, I can't stand coffee. It makes me irritable and want to bang my head against the walls.
You say that as though it was a bad thing.
Do you have any idea how much it costs to fix a wall these days? It's a racket.
Shouldn't you guys be working instead of just sitting there?
Writer's block. We can't think of any amendments or anything, so we put a suggestion box over there. I don't suppose you have any brilliant ideas?
You could guarantee the right to free speech.
Free speech? No, that'll never work.
How come you sign your name so big?
Astigmatism.
You mean you have like a childhood complex?
Alright, the truth is that a friend once told me that women go crazy over guys with a big signature.
Well, I gotta go, dude.
George Washington, igen, egy pulyka. Nem tudom, miért van egy pulyka festmény a falon.
It looks like a martini shaker.
Hát persze.
Sorry, I'm saving it. It's going to be a famous log.
Hey, tall, dark, and spiffy, my name's Hoagie.
Well, how quaint. I am, of course, Thomas Jefferson, noted scholar, musician, horseman, student of the sciences, member of the bar.
Oh, sure, I've heard of you, dude. Dude, is that like the Constitution?
Right now it's just a Constitution, I'm afraid. We hit a slight creative block right after the preamble. That's why we put up a suggestion box over there.
What's in the can, Tommy?
Thomas. My name is Thomas, and this, my chubby friend, is a time capsule. Filled with remembrances of our time to be revealed 400 years hence.
Gyerünk, kérdeznek, hogy a kapszulával, Ger.
Has anyone ever told you you're a very snappy dresser?
Why, yes. I studied at Virginia Technical, where I majored in color theory. I was captain of the varsity cravat team.
Those are impressive credentials, Tom.
Thomas.
Could you start a fire, please?
I'd love to oblige you, young man, but I can't. This is the only log, and I'm saving it for posterity.
látom, mert most kivett egy kis gondolat.
So, how's the time capsule going?
I'm sorry to say that except for my log, we haven't got a thing.
Dude, I loved your work on the Declaration of Independence.
Ah, thank you. What was your favorite part?
I like the we the people part.
That's not in the Declaration of... Say, that's not bad. Maybe we can use it.
How can you let Hancock suffer like that?
A real man is warmed by the fires of his spirit. You should listen to Washington relate his experiences at Valley Forge and take heed.
Well, later, dude.
What? What's going to happen later? Hey, keep your hands off that.
They don't seem to have gotten too far.
You can look, but don't touch.
He looks oddly familiar. Excuse me.
Yes?
Whoa, you're like George Washington.
Very much like him, according to my wife, Mrs. Washington.
Does Mrs. Washington know you wear so much makeup?
One must wear makeup when one receives the phenomenal amount of media attention that I do. It's quite likely that I'll be president soon, you know. Do you think I should be the ecology president or the education president?
Depends on how many cherry trees you've chopped down.
Well, I am quite the adept tree cutter. Men still tell tales of my youthful prowess.
I bet you've lost it. You couldn't cut down a tree to save your grandmother.
Lost it, have I? Why, I'd show you a thing or two if there were a cherry tree nearby. But as you can see, there isn't. I only cut down cherry trees. Family tradition, you understand. Cherries only. There's nothing out there but cedar and kumquats.
Lehet, hogy később eljutunk oda, és akkor meg tudom demonstrálni. Addig is.
Szóval most éppen azt próbálta elmagyarázni.
Konyha vagy raktár?
Hogy szeretné leszedni.
Spagetti? Ha. És olaj. Fogalmam sincs mire lesz jó, de igazából tudom mire lesz jó, mert ebbe kell olaj. Meg ecet, meg arany. Oké. Ja. A pumpa.
Az a lényeg, hogy Amerika nagyjai az asztalnál.
It's the battery plans I'm supposed to give to that Red Edison dude. I don't wanna.
És Gera a takarót akarta megszerezni, amit nem tudom miért volt rá szüksége, de tüzet akar rakni.
Bitchin'.
Arra rájött, hogy ha tüzet rak, akkor a Thomas Jefferson vagy melyik leveszi magára a takarót, de ahhoz fára van szükség. És a Washington pedig rá lehetne venni arra, hogy egy cseresznyefát kivágjon, de tradicionálisan csak cseresznyefát hajlandó kivágni.
I hope this wasn't used in the outhouses.
Mire lesznek jó, úgyhogy... Hát mindegy, majd kiderül.
Úgyhogy szedd össze nyugodtan, Ger, persze, ahogy szoktad. A tipikus
kalandjázó. Tudok itt highlightolni, hogy dolgokat, hogy legalább lássam, hogy mivel tudok kezdeni akármit is. Suggestion box.
Igen, de a tipikus kalandjátékosnak a hibája, az a mindent összeszedünk, minden szart összeszedünk, mert valami csak jó lesz.
baj, körbe tudod még nézni.
I don't wanna.
Itt az Edison, jól van. Akkor haladunk.
Ezt a trükköt már megtanulta a jelenben. És megtanulta Edisont.
What is it?
You look kind of familiar.
Of course I do. I'm Red Edison, the inventor, not to mention owner of this inn. Perhaps you've seen my picture in some important scientific journal. Then again, maybe not.
Do you know Ben Franklin?
Franklin? I would never associate with that overstuffed goofball. He has the stupidest idea about glasses with one red lens and one blue one.
What are you doing?
I'm inventing, you simpleton. What's it look like I'm doing?
I know an inventor who looks a bit like you.
Well, it's not one of my sons, that's for sure. It appears that I, Red Edison, foremost genius of my day, am to be the last in a long line of gifted inventors. My nearly indistinguishable sons have decided that they want to be artists. I think it was Jed's idea. Or is it Ned? Ah, well, the left-handed one at any rate. Must be some sort of bad blood on their mother's side.
What are you inventing?
It's a complex metal device designed to minimize paper entropy.
Well, see you later.
You might if you cut that hair a bit shorter.
Jussunk elköszönt Red Edisontól.
Tolajt tudok neki adni.
Super battery, eh? Brilliant design. Sometimes I amaze myself. Now all I need is oil, vinegar, and some gold. Ah, excellent. I need that for my super battery.
Szóval ezt a geget akkor is elmesélem.
It's covered with plans and junk. Just looks like a regular hammer to me, but then I'm no scientist.
Hey, that's a left-handed hammer, you know. I invented it myself. It was for my ungrateful slob of a left-handed son. Oh, well.
Just looks like a regular hammer to me, but then I'm no scientist. It looks more like a raincoat than a lab coat.
Hey! Only employees are allowed to use that lab coat.
Megváltozott a zene, vagy nem? Mindegy, süket vagyok. Félig.
Megváltozott a zeneger, nyugodj meg. Sőt a büvögés hangja is.
400 évvel később, akkor most meglátjuk a harmadik karaktert. Nem tudok átváltani rá.
400 évvel később vagyunk.
Get me down from here!
Ez a karakter a legjobb probléma megoldó, a legokosabb a branch. Kell gyorsan vissza is váltott. Nem tudott átváltani.
Visszament Max utalását.
The late Max Addix. His petard runneth over. A lamentable fate for such a patriotic dude.
És mit tudom elkezdeni?
Georgie alszik.
Okay.
I guess this is George Washington's bed.
Here I am, don't get your curls in an uproar. Excuse me, Mr. Washington. Boy, what a mess.
Szappant föl tudom menni.
That's not what I'd call a lot of cleaning supplies. No way, I'd be busted for sure. No way, I'd be busted. There's a little bit of soap on it, but not enough to clean anything. Nothing to clean in here.
Nem tudjuk, hogy Gernek mi a célja, hogy miért akar rögtön súlycolni, de valami miatt.
These look better on velvet.
Folyosókálós közepén kitalálta, hogy ő most felsúrol, vagy valami ilyesmi.
I told you guys I'll get to the flag next. I'm working as fast as I can.
Hey, chill. Take your time.
Don't tell me you've got another design change for the flag.
I've got another design change for the flag.
I knew it. What's the current brainstorm from our fickle founding fathers?
Hogy egy párszor újra tervezték az zászlójukat egyébként, tehát nem úgy volt, hogy...
Komolyan?
We need a babe in a leather bikini swinging a broadaxe.
Komolyan.
Oh, what the heck. At this point, I'd do anything just to have it over with. Put the pattern on the table, and I'll look at it when I'm done with this job.
I like these.
Too late. You've already rejected those.
Stars and stripes. Dull, dull, dull.
Hey, don't criticize unless you got a better idea.
Gosh, I'd never want to mess with history. Looks comfortable.
Yep.
I don't wanna. Gosh, I'd never want stars and stripes. Dull, dull, dull.
Hey, don't criticize unless you got a better idea.
The guys downstairs say they want a big family crest, and in the four corners they want a keg, some babes, a guitar, and some drumsticks. And underneath it all put, America rocks.
Just put the plans on the table and I'll get to it.
Pingvines naptál, mit keresed?
Chateau de Cheapo, 1775. I don't quite see how it can fly. I don't understand that technical stuff. Hey, what's that on the plans? It looks like a secret backwards message. Oh, it's just a coffee stain. Grody, man. I don't go through people's underwear. Nah, there's printer's ink on the sheets.
Ez miért beszél?
Hi, horsey.
Hi yourself.
beszélő.
Wow, you can talk.
Wow, so can you. What a coincidence.
I didn't think horses could talk.
Maybe they just never had anything to say to you. Think of that.
You mean horses have been snubbing me my whole life?
Well, if you want to put it that way.
Nice teeth.
Thanks. I paid quite a bit for them.
Is this some kind of a trick?
I don't do magic. I'm just a horse.
Huh.
What's a nice horse like you doing in a place like this?
Hey, I live here. What are you doing here?
I'm trying to get back to the future and save the world.
The future, huh? And I thought that Franklin guy was off his nut.
Well, I gotta go.
See you later.
It looks like someone's dentures were in here.
Hey, I've got to put them somewhere.
I don't wanna. I don't wanna. I don't wanna. Question is, which one's stuffed and which one's the real McCoy?
I assure you that we are both real, but we are neither one of us McCoys. We are Edisons, Ned and Jed.
Who's who?
Does it really matter? Even our dear father can't tell us apart. He only knows that one of us is left-handed while the other is right, but that neither of us are following in his tiny scientific footsteps. Hold still, Jed! Whoa. So, I'm almost too frightened to ask, are you the marble delivery man? Or the model?
I'm the model. Should I take my clothes off now?
No. No, you most definitely should not. We couldn't get your body shape right anyway, unless we cemented 2 slabs of marble together. But then your statue would have a big seam in it.
That's okay. It would have one anyway.
Look, don't call us. We'll call you.
Dang. I'm no marble delivery man, but rock is my life.
I'm sure that's terribly amusing, where you're from. Where exactly did you come from?
The future. Kind of spooky sounding, ain't it? Ooh, the future. I'm from the future. Look out.
Gosh, it would be so nice if you weren't here anymore.
I'm the delivery man, okay, if I unload in here?
Actually, we are well supplied with medium, so thank you, no.
This ain't medium, it's the extra large stuff.
Please go away. We artists are very sensitive to your kind of people.
What kind of people?
Big, dumb people.
Sorry, hope I haven't jostled you.
Too late. Oh no! I've lost it! Oh, where hath gone the muse that once guided my hand with such care? Must inspiration be so transitory? Must art be so cruel? I'm a failure. Don't say that, Ned. Father was right. We Edisons are made to be scientists, not artists. Dear brother, we must be strong in these times of creative adversity. Why don't you let me take over for a while? I'll clean this rubble up and start over. You relax. Have a cappuccino. I'm glad we switched places. I think you're coming out quite well.
Most más, jó van, más lett a szobor is a jelenben. Már nem emlékszem ez mire lesz jó, de ezt így megoldottuk. Valahogy.
Ger, már is elérted, hogy az egyik fiú az tudós legyen, és nem művész.
That's the right-handed one.
Beszélnek vele, kurva életben.
Wow, doesn't even blink.
Yeah, okay.
Please do not perturb my model.
Yeah, of course.
Wow, doesn't even blink.
Please do not perturb my model.
Wow, doesn't even blink.
Please do not perturb my model.
I wonder if there's anything to eat in it. These dudes might get mad.
Megoldottam ezt a puzzle-t, valahogy.
Sorry, hope I haven't jostled.
De valamit csináltam.
Yeah.
Too late.
A másik dolog, amire emlékeztem. Szóval az lesz itt a trükk, hogy át kell festeni azt a sárga fát ott a kertben vörösre, és akkor azt fogja hinni a csávó, hogy cseresznyefa, és ezért ki fogja vágni, de hogy mire jó az, hogy kivágja. Igen, egy foszlányokban emlékszem, hogy kell megoldani ilyen-olyan puzzle-öket még az alapján, amikor még először végigvittem ezt, de hogy pontosan mire lesz jó, arra már kevésbé emlékszem.
Oké, tehát az a jó az egészben, hogy Ger nem hallja, amit én mondok.
Nézzük ezt a macskát inkább.
Mert akkor így tudnám neki mondani, hogy hát lesz fa, és akkor
ez informatív volt.
És a reszketős, ő nem fog fázni, leveszi a...
What a pretty pussycat.
Felvettem be a
Cats dig these.
Csak egy 2D macska,
ja,
egy macska, ne szórakozzál vele.
I don't do cruelty to animals, no matter how vicious. I don't wanna.
Nem, próbálj ki ezt a festéket, aztán ha
I don't wanna.
történik vele valami, akkor siker, ha nem, akkor megnézzük egy másik karaktert mondjuk. Most a Hans hogy néz ki? Ugyanúgy csak kicsit pixelesebb. Hát. Jó, szóval itt a sárga fa, itt a festék. Kaptam is achievementet érte. Egyetértek. Na most beszéljünk a Washingtonnal, most mit szól?
Looks better now.
Hoppá, nem itt volt.
Excuse me. Yes? I've been thinking about what you said about cherry trees.
Pondering the great truths, eh? Well?
Would you give me a demonstration?
I don't see why I should.
I've been thinking about what you said about cherry trees.
Pondering the great truths, eh? Well?
I bet you've lost it. You couldn't cut down a tree to save your grandmother.
Lost it, have I? Why, I'd show you a thing or two if there were a cherry tree nearby. But as you can see, there... Oh, well, what do you know? There is a cherry tree out there. Well, let's go chop the sucker down.
És most már így kivágja a cserét.
Erre volt jó, értem, jól van. Levágta a fát jövőben, és eltűnt.
I said come down from there at once!
Try to understand. I'm stuck in this...
Oops.
És most már átadott a másik karakter.
Voila!
You're quite a man.
Yes, I know.
De...
Igen, sikeresen állokkolta a másik karakterre.
Get me out of here! I haven't done anything.
Well, you must have done something or you wouldn't be here now, would you? You'd be out in the lobby with your tentacle owner, getting dressed up for the human show.
Owner? No one owns me.
Gosh, no owner, you say? Well, don't worry about it. I'm sure someone will come adopt you before we have to put you to sleep.
Damn that Dr. Fred.
Hey, she knows the Edison family motto.
Jó van, szóval a jövőben itt átvették az uralmat a csápok, és ilyen háziállatként tartják az embereket. Ugye jól indulunk börtönben, hogy hogyan kell kijutni, arra nem emlékszem így. De jövőbeli dolgokra emlékszem a legkevésbé.
Ezzel mindannyian így vagyunk ér szerintem.
Kólám, jó.
Skavold meg.
Best not bother them, they're busy cheating.
Oops.
You-hoo, Mr. Tentacle Guy.
What?
Ooh, I don't feel so good. I think I'm going to throw up all over.
Uh-oh. Time to visit Dr. Tentacle.
Well, well, what have we here?
I feel pukey.
Indeed. All right, now hold still.
Are you gonna use your scalpel?
No, of course not.
Darn. Do you want to use mine?
No.
What? What?
Just as I suspected.
What?
There's nothing wrong with you, human.
What a letdown.
Well, I'm late for the show. I'll send your keeper back for you. Oh. Sit. Stay. Good boy.
Licensed to treat tentacles for the betterment of the tentacle race.
Ah.
I still don't understand how they can eat through a sucker.
A chop design.
What?
És jól emlékszem, ezt be tudjuk rakni talán a múltban a zászlós csajnak.
I still don't understand how they can eat through a sucker.
És akkor ilyen csápalkú zászló lesz, de nem vagy benne biztos, mert hogy egyetem mire jó lesz, de majd meglátjuk, meg kipróbálom. The chart. Nem, open. Se tudom menni.
What? They've got the spleen mixed up with the liver.
Oh, édesem.
Oh, I've got plenty of those at home.
Menjünk ki. Aha, értem. Emlékszem.
Humans aren't allowed to roam free here. I'm taking you back to the kennel.
Ilyen csápos.
I wish I had some sort of tentacle disguise.
És akkor azt átküldeni, és azt fölveszi. És az lesz a csáp álruha. Vagy valami ilyesmi, elég ilyen. Ez jó elborult játék, ez nem mindegy. Akkor most megint itt vagyok, szóval marha jó.
Ki kéne jutni igen előre, hogy...
Bedől még egyszer. Aha.
Yoo-hoo, Mr. Tentacle Guy.
What? El is ment.
Ooh, I don't feel so good.
Yes.
Again?
Arra viszont kíváncsi vagyok, hogy hoppá. How to play, ezt még el sem olvastam. Jó. Alap. Igen, ezt kerestem. Skip dialog. Igen, ponttal. Skip cutscene, backspace-tel, nem mindegy, nem fog átlépni azokat, mert akkor véletlen kihagyni. Szóval... Diplomát nem tudom elmenni. Ha-ha!
I shouldn't. He paid a lot of money for that. I think it's a picture of Purple Tentacle.
Hey, how'd you get out?
Igen, szóval arra nem megyünk, akkor próbáljuk meg ezt az ajtót. Valamit jól csináltam.
Tell me, Lieutenant, how do you really feel about humans?
Honestly, sir, I think they're filthy, obscene, foul, sickening. Like the stuff in your eyes when you wake up. Like the wax that builds up behind your suction cups after a few days.
A csápkatonaságon vagyok.
That's enough, son. I just wanted to be sure you weren't one of those humanist sympathizers. What with this ridiculous human show going on here, there's humophiles everywhere.
I'm no humophile, sir!
That's good. Now let me tell you about a little plan I have.
Homofil. Homofil az a betegség, amiben csápok szeretik az embereket. És szimpatizálnak velük.
It has 3 settings: cook, jet defrost, and mutilate beyond recognition.
Mutálógyger.
They may be oppressive and power mad, but at least the tentacles recycle stuff.
Valóban. Fogalmam sincs micsoda, de...
It says opener. Remove specimen here. It says medulla oblongator.
Igen, már be kell dobni ezt az érmét. Üres, oké.
Ki van írva, hogy ne ülj rá a gépre, tehát...
It's busted up good. It's empty.
A csápet jól el van.
He looks a lot like my Uncle Reggie. Hi, I'm
Ooh-wee, you are one ugly human.
Excuse me?
Man, I'm not kidding. You are just about the homeliest Homo sapien I've ever seen.
Fúj, milyen emberszerű ember vagy, tartsák.
Thanks, you ain't so hot yourself.
I never said I was, but sheesh, have you taken a look at yourself lately? I mean, your hair alone is gonna give me nightmares. Not to mention your teeth, your clothes, your one eye that's bigger than the other.
Gee, how much worse could I get?
Not much, unless there were 2 of you.
Where I come from, I happen to be quite the babe.
You mean the kennel? That doesn't say much. Everyone in there is a human show reject.
Human show? Hot dang, sign me up.
Sorry, humans can't sign themselves up, no matter how ugly they are. Go ask your owner to sign you up. Ask him to sign you up for a haircut while they're at it.
The guard guy wants to see you in the kennel. He said to just leave all your stuff here.
Which guard? What's his name?
I don't know. I usually call him Mr. Tentacle Guy.
What a coincidence. That's my name.
Really?
Of course not. Now beat it. I've got a lot of standing around to do.
Aj, zászló jól van.
Just the regular old flag.
Oh, gosh.
No way could I reach that. The crank is missing. I don't think so. Looks pretty old. It's even heavier than it looks. There's no way to open it. Why would I want to get through there anyway? It's a 2-story drop to the showroom floor. There's no way to open it. Could I register another human for the show?
You can't do anything. You're a human. This is a tentacles world. Don't you get it? Only tentacles can own property, only tentacles can vote, and only tentacles can register humans in the show.
Jó, akkor mondjuk... Azt hiszem váltok egy másik karakterre.
So as soon as Hoagie gets that battery working, we're set.
I'm afraid not. We still need a diamond for the main unit. And your friend in the future needs power too, if she's still alive.
Alive? World's greatest mad scientist. It looks like a generator driven by a treadmill. Warning! Output from this device is highly toxic and may cause tyrannical delusions if ingested.
No.
I think it's the switch for the sludge-o-matic machine. There, it's off. But it's too late now. Hey, Dr. Fred. We have to do something.
What do you suggest, college boy? No diamond for the central unit, no power for the chronojons. A mutant monster of my own creation, roaming the countryside, taking over the world! It's a dark day for mad science.
What if we unpollute the river?
I could just shut off my sludge-o-matic machine, but it's too late!
You have a machine whose sole function is producing toxic waste?
You can't have a high-tech laboratory like this and not spew poisonous filth. All the other mad scientists would laugh.
How about catching Purple Tentacle?
He's long gone, probably taking over the world as we speak. Soon we'll all be speaking, well, English, I guess.
Why can't we just fix the time machine?
It needs a whole new diamond. Now where am I going to get the money?
I thought you were rich.
Well, I didn't get all the money I expected from that TV show about us. We had to rent out our mansion as a hotel just to make ends meet. If only I had signed that contract in time.
What contract?
Well, after that incident when I was possessed by a meteor from outer space, somebody decided to make a show about us, but they didn't pay us anything. All we got was a cut of the video game.
Wow, that thing made millions.
Yes, I forgot to sign the royalty contract in time, though. I still have it in my safe upstairs.
Let's go get the contract out of the safe and sign it.
I forgot the combination.
But that's so stupid, Dr. Fred.
I know. It gives my enormous brain nightmares. Every night I dream about opening the safe, but I find something horrible inside and slam it shut. Over and over again, night after night.
Is that why you drink so much coffee?
I haven't slept in 2 years.
You're going to get really chafed hands doing that.
Sorry, coffee jitters.
Maybe you should switch to decaf.
No, then I'd fall asleep and the dreams would come.
We have to do something.
Yes, we have to get a new diamond.
Isn't there anything we can do?
Go diamond shopping.
Well, gotta go save the world.
Good luck.
Ez is volt.
It's a bottle of correctional fluid. Gee, Dr. Fred doesn't have a penny. It's from George's Hardware. George says that every American It's signed, here's your EPA grant. Keep up the good work. Hi from Mommy, Ronnie 83.
Hi, Mommy.
I guess not too many birds bathe in the evening. Hey, Ted. Talkative as ever, eh, Ted? Boy, I haven't seen you since I was here 5 years ago. You haven't changed a whole lot. Well, I'd best be on about saving the world. Help wanted. Lab assistant. Hard-working drone needed to assist genius with experiments. High school diploma not required. It's on the other side of the window. I'd rather not. Hi.
Don't sneak up on me like that.
Nice crowbar.
Thanks. Don't even think about asking to use it. I need it.
What are you up to?
I locked my keys in the car.
I don't see your keys in the car.
Actually, I lost them somewhere.
If you're locked out, why break into the trunk?
I have a spare set of keys in there.
See you later.
Yeah.
Someone wrote "wash me" in the dust. Some people think that washing one's vehicle will make it rain.
Oh?
Uh-huh.
Igen,
How about
meg a
that?
szappan a múltban.
It's really dirty. The Chicago Manual of Thermodynamic Flux Induction Circuit Design. Great stuff.
And itt... ezt a Help Wanted Sign-t, ezt föl tudom venni elvileg, talán. Igen. Igen.
Help wanted. Lab assistant. Hard-working moronic drone needed to assist genius with experiments. High school diploma not required.
Na nem mond.
It's pretty darn cold. No way. There's things in there that look like they've been there for years. Doesn't anyone ever clean this thing? That buzzing fluorescent light makes the beef jerky look especially attractive.
Okay, cool then.
I'd rather not.
This beautiful 4,000-carat diamond can be yours today for the special rock-bottom introductory price of $2 million. The number to call is 1-800-STAR-WARS. Don't miss this amazing once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Micsoda internál reklámot láttunk.
Nem, mire jók ezek a kulcsok.
There's a whole lot of keys on here.
A kulcsokat, jó van. Nem baj.
Hi there.
Akkor lehet, hogy erre kell a pénz. De azért még kipróbálom. Többi cuccot.
Up too late? Try a Fickle Finger's Fate. Stick in a dime and you'll have a good time.
Couch Potato Shopping Channel, Wanda speaking.
I want to buy a diamond.
That will be $2 million. Do you have a major credit card?
I have a numbered Swiss bank account.
What's the number, sir?
It's 846-427-35327.
I'm sorry, the Credotron shows that account to be empty.
Now there's a heavy sleeper.
Jó, akkor próbáljuk meg azt, hogy berakom a pénzt. De?
My grandma gave me one like this for my birthday.
Oh. Nem lett jobb a dolog. nem.
I can almost get it now, but Lardo is lying on the sleeve.
Egyelőre. Mivel kaparom fel azt a... talán a kulcsa. Vedd fel. Jó. Na, ne legyél már ilyen... nyámnyila, gyerünk. Az Isten.
It's stuck to the floor. I'd rather not.
Kár, értem, hogy
I'd rather not.
Nem tud fölvenni egy rágógumit a földről.
I don't think that would look better white.
Ennyire gyenge volna.
Nem, Ger, nincs igazad, ez a karakter, ez láthatóan egy zombacskírta.
Ja. Oh, és.
It's useless. No one will ever be interested in my design, so I'm ending my novelty inventing career right here in this tacky motel. How appropriate.
Rendesen, na várjunk. Nem tudok.
I can't even do this right.
Láthatatlan tinta. Jó a zene. Igen, kicsit plüntjögös eredetiben, de... mindegy.
Neat!
Tud bemenni. Nem tudom, open door. Láncot nem tudom. Még ha simán venni a fáradtságba és átnyúl, és ezt a láncot leveszi, de nem, az már luxus lenne.
It doesn't seem to open.
Jó. Jó a zene. Mondjuk.
I can't see it very well from here. I can't see it very well from here. Maybe I can help cheer you up.
Oh, I can hardly wait.
Why don't you try whistling a happy tune?
I invented a whistle that turned your lips green. Nobody liked it.
Let's discuss philosophy.
Okay, here's my philosophy. Life is completely pointless, especially mine.
Would you say that existence constitutes purpose?
Oh, who cares? Philosophers are all failures like me who couldn't make it in a real profession.
Hi, my name's Bernard. What's yours?
Dwayne. Isn't that depressing?
Maybe I can help cheer you up.
Oh, I can hardly wait.
Maybe some calisthenics would help.
Last time I tried calisthenics, I ruptured my spleen.
Okay, maybe I can't cheer you up.
Don't worry about it. I'd only get depressed again.
Nice music they pipe in here, huh?
It's from the Elevator Classics series. It seems like this one tune has been on all day. I've never been so depressed in my life.
Gee, you look depressed.
What clued you in, Brainiac?
The glassy look in your eyes.
The gun was a good tip-off.
I'm having a crisis here, a warehouse of anguish. I'm a novelty goods designer by trade. I've come up with some fabulous ideas. The exploding lollipop, itching powder gum, and reverse 3D glasses, to name a few. The problem is, no one likes my designs. I send them all over the world and no one responds. I just wish someone would say they liked one just once. Oh, woe is me.
Ilyen bátorító szavak voltak rajta, és vagy azt kell jutatni hozzá, nem emlékszem, hogy hogyan. Ugye kiderül.
Szerintem hozzunk neki egy rendes éles fegyvert.
Legalábbis azt hiszem úgy kell megoldani. De...
I like your design ideas.
Well, I didn't mean you.
Never mind.
Szerintem az én
mindegy.
Az jó.
Nézzük csak meg. Igen, erre. Ezt vagy el kéne juttatni hozzá.
You're brilliant. What a novel design. Come to Baltimore at once.
Talán. Szappant és... Egyszer csak egyet lehet, jó?
Okay, I flushed it.
Laborba. Jó. Nem tudom, oda tudom neki adni egyből.
You're brilliant. What a novel design. Come.
Na lássuk. Na gyere, öcsém. Jó. Na, sikerült, jó?
Hey, there's a letter here for you.
For me? Probably another rejection slip. Oh well.
Megoldottuk.
You're brilliant. What a novel design. Come to Baltimore at once.
Nézzük akkor. A pisztoly, nem tudom mire lesz jó. Igen.
When you pull the trigger, a humorous flag is propelled out of the barrel on a stick and unfurls.
That's right, an incredible 4,000 carat diamond with a piddling sum of $2 million. That number again, 1-800-STAR WARS. Wanda will be standing by to take your call.
It's pretty small.
Couch Potato Shopping Channel, Wanda speaking.
I want to buy a diamond.
That will be $2 million. Do you have a major credit card?
I have a numbered Swiss bank account.
What's the number, sir?
It's 846-427-35327.
I'm sorry, the Credotron shows that account to be empty.
No way, I'm not touching that junk. Things are growing in it. My dad has one of these in his den. I'm afraid I'll see Edna. Green!
Bernard!
What are you doing up here?
Well, I couldn't stop Purple, and he's gonna go out and conquer the world, and I'm afraid of what he'll do if he catches me, if Dr. Fred doesn't find me first. Does that answer your question?
Yeah. Hey!
What's up, Bernard?
What do you suppose Purple's up to now?
Well, he wants to take over the world, so I figure he's up to something devious.
Látszik, hogy mennyire hasonlít a rajza a végső játékhoz.
Igen, ez nagyon meglepő. Vajon hogy csinálták a játékot.
Pushing old ladies down the stairs?
I wouldn't doubt it, but I was thinking more along the lines of politics.
Want to help me save the world?
I'm afraid to leave the room. In fact, I don't think I can even move from this spot. Purple scares the daylights out of me.
Why the litter box? Have you got a cat?
Don't ask.
How's your new band doing?
Green tea and the sushi platter? We're doing great! We've decided to really capitalize on our strongest quality as a band.
Carefully crafted melody and distinctive counterpoint?
Volume, man, volume! We have a chance to win a Grimy Award as the loudest new band. We're pulling out all the stops.
Weren't you looking for a new guitarist a while back?
Yes, but we decided to go with a guy who plays power tools instead. We can generate a lot more sound that way.
Are you working on an album?
Yeah, we're doing a CD called Rap on the Forehead. I've got a few tracks hooked up through the stereo if you want to hear them.
Have you gotten any airplay?
No, we're a little too experimental for most radio stations, but we have a huge following in the club scene.
That's great.
Yeah.
How does a tentacle sit in a beanbag chair?
Oh, that part's easy. Getting back out of it is hard.
Can you actually use that bowling ball?
No, Purple brought that in here after he grew arms. He got really discouraged, though, because he doesn't have fingers.
Well, see you later, Green.
Yeah! Good luck in saving the world, B-Man.
It looks too heavy for me to pick up. It's too heavy. Hey!
What's up, Bernard?
Not much actually. Still saving the world and all that.
Oh, well, good luck then.
Hogy húzd ki a hangfalból a vezetéket, de hát esélyem nincs rá. No, nézd, hát ha jön maga.
Igen.
It's too heavy.
Ezt a hangfalat, ezért
wow, this is loud.
Milyen eredetiben. Fölszedem azt a darab hányást, azt hiszem.
Phew.
Na. Mást itt, azt hiszem nem tudod csinálni. Jaj.
Uh-oh, this looks like it might work. I don't need to take over the world.
Nem, mert vegyük fel a hányast előbb.
Ez mindig jó olyan.
Jól emlékszem, olyan rémlik, hogy ezt a hányást hol kell használni, de most inkább nem árulom el, mert nem akarok lelőni minden poént. Lássuk. Körbenézek még fent. Két ajtó is van.
Hey, aren't you Weird Ed Edison, the paramilitary nut?
Why, yes, Hey, do I know you?
Yeah, I'm Bernard Bernoulli. I broke into your house 5 years ago, kidnapped your hamster, broke into your piggy bank.
Nope, doesn't ring a bell, but I can't remember much about that period anyway. My psychotherapist thinks something traumatic happened to me back then that I'm blocking out.
Open up, Ed. Come on, share the pain with Bernie.
I'm much better now. I don't have those bad thoughts anymore. Now I collect stamps.
Nice hamster. Does he do tricks?
No, he just sits there. I used to have a really smart hamster, but something happened to him.
That's quite a nice collection. Can I have it?
No. I mean, no. They mean a lot to me. Sometimes I think they're the only friends I've got.
That hamster really should get some exercise.
Well, Dad puts him to work down in the basement sometimes. But then he starts sweating, and then he gets wet, and then he gets cold, and then he refuses to work.
Your dad or the hamster?
Are you making fun of me?
No, I
get upset when people make fun of me.
I just meant...
Oh, it makes me so mad. I just want to relax. I want to relax. I'll be okay if I just focus on my stamps.
What happened to the old hamster?
I don't remember. When I try, all I can think of is a flash of light and this horrible sound.
What was the horrible sound?
It was sort of like ding. Oh God, I hear it in my dreams till this day.
Komolyan.
Well, hope I didn't get you too excited. Bye.
Peace be with you.
Eredetménynek másnál lehet játszani, komolyan. Tudom én.
Jeepers!
Igen, a Monkey Island Remastered verzióban is volt egy ilyen feature, hogy...
Nem, köszönjük, ezt most nem.
De lehet, hogy rosszul emlékszem.
A DOS az egy fut rajta, jó van.
Volt egy olyan, hogy az egyes
vagy DOS, jó van, én annyira paraszt vagyok, DOS-nak mondom a DOS-t. Mert ez a szobor, amit megváltoztattam.
Ooh, baby, what a man.
You ain't kidding, precious.
Boy, she looks even worse than she did 5 years ago. Excuse me.
What is it? I'm rather... Say, aren't you Bernard Bernoulli?
Yes, that's right.
I knew it! You broke into our mansion a few years ago to save your little friend. What did you come for this time?
I'm trying to keep a tentacle from conquering the world.
Really? How nice.
I was just admiring your statue.
Thank you. It's been in the Edison family since colonial times. One of Fred's ancestors carved it.
This is quite an array of gadgetry you have here.
Yes, it's the best surveillance system in the state.
Is that a Plexus 7000 VCR?
It sure is. It's got a dual-tape speed motor with cobalt casing. Don't touch it.
No.
Do you think I could play with these a bit?
Absolutely not.
I'll let you get back to what you were doing.
Come back anytime, you big hunk.
It's a bottle of correctional fluid. It's signed, Edna, thanks for giving me the fever. Creepy. It looks like a physics professor I knew in the 2nd grade. There doesn't seem to be anything dangerous in there. There doesn't seem to be anything dangerous in there.
Jaj, ne menj be! Félek.
It's not exactly the Ritz. I wouldn't want to strain myself. No time for that now. I'm saving the world from Purple Tentacle. It's already open.
Várj csak. Másik ablakon nem tudok bemenni. Szarügy.
I can't. It's
Azt is
stuck.
mondhatod volna, hogy egy kémény, de oké.
It's a primitive but useful venting device which prevents injury due to harmful smoke inhalation.
Valóban.
Lila csáp megszerezte az elveszett gyémántot, úgyhogy most nagy az öröm, gondolom. Vagy nem.
De az csak drága kő, nem lehet tudni, hogy ez gyémánt-e.
Na lássuk, nem jó helyre ment. De viszont nem tudok kimenni az ajtón. Ami kicsit gáz. Azért megpróbáljuk. Nem fog kiengedni, szóval. Ott az őr. Nem lesz jó. Nem tudok leugrani a tetőről talán.
I doubt it will ever work again. It's even heavier than it looks. It's even heavier than it looks.
I should plug that into the super battery once I get one made.
Fölszedtem. Miért nem? Mondjuk használt nem veszem. Nem ide akartam jönni. Viszont elmentem. Hoppá, hoppá. Rendező, fejlesztői kommentát meghallgathatjuk talán. Press autoplay commentary, oké. Okay.
Ding, 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 ding. This is that we talked about a little bit when Dave and I played through. But originally, you could play all 3 characters right away. Remember that?
Is that true? Oh,
yeah, you could play all the characters from the very beginning. And we had our first pizza orgy where we tested the game out, and people were like, "Oh, there's so many options," and they were overwhelmed. So now we unlocked it. So you have to play as Bernard for a little while, and then you do something that makes it so you can play Hoagie, and then Vern's the last.
And what about the other 3 kids?
They got cut.
There were 3 other kids?
They were 3 other kids. Do you remember who they were?
No, I don't remember anything about 3 other kids.
A piece of paper. I have a piece of paper that has a picture of them.
Moonglow,
Chester, and Razor.
And Chester became...
Chester and Moonglow ring a bell.
Chester became Ned and Ted.
Wait, not Ned and Ted. Jed and...
Or whoever they were.
Jed and...
Ned and Jed.
Ned and Jed.
Okay.
Ned and Jed. And Moonglow just went away. And Razor went away.
I mean, I stole the character design from Chester and said, I like that. I'll use that for these guys. And put him in a powdered wig.
Why do the work again? Really?
Exactly.
Na biztos, hogy kedve elmentem, és látom, hogy kb. 2 órája játszom, úgyhogy talán épp itt az ideje abba hagyni.
Nem tudok enni.
Azt hiszem jó helyen állunk meg. Nem is lőttem az összes point a játékba, hanem csak így az első 1-2 órát, úgyhogy jól vagyunk. Úgyhogy akinek tetszett, az kipróbálhatja. Ugye van benne régi grafika, meg új grafika, régi zene és új zene, fejlesztői kommentár, meg egyéb ilyen extrák. Őket lehet unlockolni. De jó, hát körülbelül igen, ez volt a Day of the Tentacle nek a remastered verziója, úgyhogy ha jól tudom, ma jelent meg a játék, úgyhogy akinek tetszett ez a 2 óra, az menjen és vegye meg. Na.
Illetve van egy hozzáfűző.
Visszaváltak még Bernardra, csak a tisztesség kedvéért, és itt hagyom abba. Így. Na, akkor köszönöm a figyelmet, és akkor ennyi volt a Day of the Tentacle. Sziasztok!
Köszi Ger, én meg még annyit szeretnék fogni. Van egyébként ebből egy giveaway-ünk. Úgyhogy van egy játszható kópiánk a felújított verziójából a játéknak. Úgyhogy akinek fáj erre a foga, az nézze meg az oldalunkat és meg fogja találni azt, hogy milyen. Tehát meg fogja találni azokat az infókat, hogy miket kell hozzátenni, meg kaparinthassa. Ger közben ezt így be is fejezte, úgyhogy én is csak annyit tudok mondani, hogy köszönjük a streamet. Sziasztok!